So here we are on Hotspot for game number one, our first best of three of the day, except we're only doing one game of it. And the green team in the northern spawn will be Rain running Libertad, Moskva, Minotaur, Svea, Haragumo, Sherman, Gdansk. Meanwhile, STCN are going to be running Bungo, Ohio, Cerberus, Moskva, Napoli, Daring, Yuyang, Gdansk, and Ragnar. I guess we're going to be seeing a lot of Libertads. Because that ship's cracked. Yeah. Somebody allowed Libertad. Oh, hang on. Jesus Christ. Settings. Oh god, I didn't actually get a chance to set this up. Where that? Is it a HUD? Interface, full, apply, graphics. Because I've switched to a press account. Where is the stupid fog transparency slider? Fog transparency. Apply, close. There, we can see everything now. All right, let's pull up some builds. All right, so have a look at Amazing here. He's going to be running the legendary, the special commander. He's going to be running all this stuff. Let me also turn on in-game music because that's going to be something that we're missing. There we go. Libertad Vedasta there, going to be running full secondary. Not going to be taking the extra heal, doesn't really need it. Going to be taking secondary range and secondary reload in slots 3 and 6. DCP mod slot 4. We've got the Moscow here for Autorius, he's going to be running leg mod. We got the Haragumo of Lulu, going to be running the aerosol smoke curtain, so he's got the extra smoke. Sherman here for Ship Shady, going to be running Hydra mod and smoke mod. Gearing was, of course, banned, so they're bringing in the Sherman to be the replacement for that smoke bot. Gdansk here for Entaro with the radar mod slot 2. We've got the Svea for John the Ruthless radar mod slot 2. Again, Svea newly available in this tournament. Take a look at some of the builds from STCN. We got a Gdansk here running Dazzle. That's definitely a choice. Ragnar here running relatively standard build OPF. Not sure if I'm a fan of, but hey, is what it is. Dazzle on the Yuyang. That's also going to be a radar Yuyang, so you can have a backup radar for the Gdansk. So we got Gdansk radar into Ragnar radar into Yuyang radar. I think you've got enough radars there. Meanwhile, Moscow here, legendary modules and ish build. Got an Ohio with IFHE. I'm not sure what the hell that advantage gives you, but okay, you can do that, sir. You can do that. Napoli here, reloading slot 6, secondary range, and also the improved secondary damage. And Daring here, not going to be running leg mod or anything fancy like that. Let's take a look at the initial deployments. I don't actually have the cool drawing thing, Majiggy. Oh well, that's a shame. We don't have the drawing mod this time. Boo. Unless it's hidden. So it is. Anyway, some damage has gone down. The Sherman's got whacked. These are the damage counters. This is how much damage everybody's doing. Also, you can see they're building gigantic fucking text. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, again, Entaro getting caught in the radar of the moth. We're going to be taking quite a bit of damage early on here. Well, over at B, the big wall of smoke screens from the Sherman plus the Haragumo are going to be just taking complete control over that. And then everything will be slowly weighing their way over the home caps. Kentaro going to be losing quite a lot of health during that trade. Not sure if he really enjoyed that. He has got a sphere for backup, so it shouldn't be too easy for the opposing team to contest this. Let's just swing over, have a look at the CCAP. CCAP is being taken by Ship Shady and Sherman right now. And honestly, the STCN being forced back. Gdansk of coincidence they're suffering. He has that sphere radar that we're talking about. Catching the Daring, going to be the Gdansk and sphere both opening up on this. And quite a lot of damage, actually. Most of the damage from Antoro. So they're not actually doing too much of that. And honestly, he might be about to go down. He's still spotted. It just drops. Well then. Well, Napoli and Moscow are pushing forward to try and muscle their way into that cap right now. Sphere's smoke will be expiring, and Sphere is a very, very squishy ship once you see it. Gun and Tara being forced back, that should allow time for STCN to take that cap. I'm not sure if it's going to have a recontest potential with Moscow there. Libertad of Gang just sitting there, raining secondaries down on the Moscow, and he's going to cry now. He's going to cry now. Because Libertad secondaries are absolutely terrifying. It's like they thought Schlieffen was back. No. Libertad exists. John taking 0 damage in his sphere there. Right, home caps both being taken now. We got STCN being capped by the Yu Yang. Meanwhile, Haragum over Lulu is also going to be taking that one. If an engagement breaks out here, Lulu will take a bit of a battering from the Cerberus until the Moskva of Lucar and the Libertad and Minotaur can get around on him. But I did come out from the Moskva. Looks like Antaro took some more damage, that is all. Bit of damage on a gang there from the Ohio. Cap's now evened out, but Rain with that kill advantage and the earlier cap going to have a lot more health. Bungo going to be just sniping away at Artorias, trying to like get some chunks into him. You know, he's not having fun there. Bungo doing 32,000 to him so far. God damn Tataro. These mods are just... Tataro once again bringing like the new amazing mods in. Just think, why couldn't we just have this as part of the base game? No, Tataro will do it. Amazing slotting himself in between those Yu Yang tops. Well, the onus now is on STCN to make some sort of play. Radar comes out from Amazing, does find the Yu Yang. Haragumo going to be opening up on this as well. And the Yu Yang loses half his HP. Wonderful. Meanwhile, STCN's push kind of stalling out here. Because there's a Libertad. The Libertad says no. Sphere going with the resmoke. Torpedoes towards the Napoli in Ohio, not going to connect. And a big salvo did connect onto the Ragnar though, so he's suffering. Gilan's going to be dropping the smoke, and the Ragnar going to be diving into that to try and get some cover. They're going to try and focus out this Libertad, but they're not having much luck with it. Blue Archive and the Moscow making this crossing. He needs to be kind of careful. He does have to risk Artorias here. Artorias wants to go for the reverse here. You can actually get an AP salvo into the broadside of that Moscow, and that's going to be painful. If you actually had AP loaded. But it looks like Blue Archive is going to be forced to make that turn in now, rather than continue giving broadside there. So we are spotted on the border. Rain preparing to do a push with the Haragumo, Minotaur, Moskva, and Libertad towards the home cap there. Blue Archive in the 1v1 with Artorias. Looks like it's going to be going Blue Archive's away for now since he has both guns on. Artorias is supposed to use only one. But this push isn't really going anywhere. So they're gaining space towards like A10, but there's nothing there. There's no objective there. Meanwhile, the push he has slowly encroaching upon an actual point of contention. Libertad being smoked up by the Sherman. Have fun pushing into a smoked up Libertad, I will give you that one. Especially when the Sphere spotting for both the Sherman and the Libertad there. It's just being dragged into Narnia. How many smokes are left on the Sphere? He has 3 remaining. You're not killing him anytime soon. There goes another smoke. The push is alive, and Minotaur Haragumo are going to be taking that cap. Meanwhile, Bungo just exists. And the Napoli is just being focused down by Gdansk, plus Libertad, plus Sherman, plus Svea, and it's not going to be very fun for him. And the radar came out from John Lucis and the Svea, and he actually managed to get a load of damage down on the Gdansk and Ragnar. Oh, well, never mind. John got Ohio'd. That's the problem with Svea. It's very squishy if you can actually hit it. Oh, they did lose the Napoli for that, and again, they don't really have much ground. The Blue Archives Moscow has finally managed to find himself a decent angle to try and do something, but he's given a lot of broadside to the Libertad on this crossing here. But Rain are currently taking on 3 caps and have 90 seconds until they just flat out win. Meanwhile, STCN's entire force is in C10, which is kind of not going to be doing very much. Yang Service forced into the middle of nowhere. Otoria still being focused by that Bungo who's just sitting there in Narnia. They got a beautiful position with Moscow here of a Lucar who can just hold C forever. And the Gdansk and Ragnar are being focused by the Sherman and Libertad once again. Linefire looking for the last one's going. Moscow does actually take him down. And that's looking like a very clean win for Rain in map number 1. As the Ragnar hides behind the island for the rest of his life. Well, congratulations to Rain taking that one 1-0. Well, taking the first game of that series, but we're going to be doing game 1, so. And I'm going to go prep for my action.